Austin's fresh new logo has stirred up more disappointment than even Arch Manning fans might have predicted. But here's where it gets controversial. This redesign, intended to unify the city's branding, has sparked a whirlwind of mixed emotions and some pretty sharp backlash. Let's dive into why this matters and why opinions are so divided. Since 1839, Austin has showcased a variety of logos, flags, and emblems that capture its spirit. However, in 2018, the City Council decided it was time for a unified image, a consistent and clear brand, to streamline all city services' visual identity. Fast forward to this past Thursday, and officials unveiled the result, which has been met with a mix of praise, confusion, and disappointment from residents and observers alike. City manager T.C. Broadnax summed it up by saying, "For the first time in Austin's history, we will have a logo to represent the city services and unify us as one organization, one Austin." That sounds promising, but the execution is raising eyebrows. The new logo was crafted by the internationally acclaimed design firm Pentagram, working alongside Austin-based marketing agency TKO. This design drops Austin's traditional regal colors, red, white, and blue, from its emblematic seal and replaces them with a flowing blue and green A, accompanied by the word Austin in blue beneath it. Contrary to viral rumors claiming a multi-million-dollar price tag, the logo itself cost approximately $200,000, while the entire rebranding initiative totals about $1.1 million. One social media user humorously questioned, "Is the $1.1 in the room with us?" The reaction from Austinites has been far from glowing. This new symbol will be everywhere, from sanitation trucks to public transportation vehicles. And not everyone is thrilled. One Instagram commentator simply dressed their disappointment as "bruh, huh." Another user on Blue Sky expressed, "A far bigger disappointment than Arch Manning ever could was, is, or will be," highlighting the depth of some residents' dissatisfaction. Some even cited the logo as a factor in their decision to leave the city. However, not everyone is opposed. Several local voices appreciated the clean, minimalist vibe. One Austinite told local station KXAN, "I think it's great," while another added, "It's more minimalist," reflecting an appreciation for the modern design trend that strips away visual noise. But here's the twist that most people miss. Austin's new logo bears a striking resemblance in color and concept to Dallas's logo, a blue and green D introduced back in 1972. Dallas's design, with its wavy blue outline and simple green tree at the center, perfectly exemplifies the graphic style of the 1970s. This similarity triggers questions. Was Austin aiming for something nostalgic? Or did it unknowingly echo an established neighboring city's brand? One onlooker even described the logo as reminiscent of a summer tutoring program, or something straight out of a math textbook. Definitely not the vibe they expected for Austin's image. Pentagram's DJ Stout, one of the lead designers, shed light on the complex challenge of designing a city's identity in an interview with Fast Company. He explained how numerous officials and stakeholders must weigh in, making it nearly impossible to create a design everyone loves. "It's obviously meant to represent all the Austinites and everybody in the city," Stout said. "But we were very clear that our objective was to come up with a solution for the city's needs." Talk about design by committee. Designing anything for city government is the ultimate design by committee. Interestingly, Stout revealed that he initially pushed for a logo incorporating a star, a symbol widely used in Texas cities like Houston and San Antonio on their seals. But that idea fell flat with focus groups, as many Austinites rejected anything that might smack of state government, emphasizing Austin's self-image as a politically liberal island in a largely conservative state. Instead, the teens settled on a nature-inspired motif, meant to echo Austin's iconic hippie culture, as well as its rolling hills and waterways. The design also draws some historical inspiration from a 1986 campaign focused on saving Austin's natural springs, connecting the logo to themes of environmental pride and city heritage. It's safe to say the mixed responses probably weren't what city officials had hoped for. Yet Pentagram seemed prepared for some backlash, recognizing the power of social media in amplifying criticism quickly. Stout reflected, "Back when I started, about 40 years ago, nobody even knew what an identity system was," highlighting how much the landscape has changed. Unless Austin follows Cracker Barrel's recent example, where a logo redesign was quickly reversed after public uproar, the new city logos will officially roll out on October 1st. While some of us might not be huge fans, it's important to acknowledge the ambitious effort to create a cohesive city identity. And hey, Houston, are you thinking it's time for your own rebrand? What do you think? Does the new Austin logo capture the city's spirit, or does it fall flat? Could a simpler or more symbolic design have worked better? Your thoughts might just help shape the conversation about city branding in the comments below, so don't hold back. About the author, Gwen Howerton is the Texas culture reporter for The Cron, covering everything that makes Texas delightfully unique. From politics with a lighter touch, to stories about one of the largest LGBTQ+ communities in the nation, Gwen shares the quirks and stories that define Texas life. A Texas A&M graduate and native Texan, she enjoys shooting film, cheering for the Astros, and catching sounds from 2000s alternative rock when she's off the clock.